Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. We are back with the final match of Week 1, Season 50. We won the round 2 match up against my opponent Cecil Dog. There's a chance he could have come back to either win this or tie it, but he just did not engage in fleet at all. I tried to use my Empire counter up against his Leviathan and it's failed. And after we lost it, we tried a few things up against his Leviathan to clean it up, but after having to rely on Profundity to take out the Executor, I tried to do Negotiator versus the Leviathan, and that didn't do anything. And then we just had to pick apart the Malevolence. So with the Empire counter failing, that put me into a compromised position that prevented the full clear. But otherwise, with squads, we were beating my opponent, and that is because with a few of these territories, we got some nice holds here. Leia takes 2. The lower territory he did all in one shot, but the back territory is where we got a little bit of work done here with Darth Revan taking 4 attempts. Looking at the final bracket of the week, my opponent is Order, 8 GL player, 26 Omicrons. That's the second most in the bracket. Zetas are just a little bit past me, and he's got about 500k GP on me. His depth is good. His relic distribution is not too dissimilar than my own. No real advantage with relics. With mods, I've got the advantage. Counts also look pretty good, where I've got 90-ish on the 20 plus, I've got 100-ish on the 15 plus, and with the 25 plus, I've got a 15 mod advantage. Datacrons, he is highly engaged though. He has a ridiculous amount of level 9 crons. Although at this level of level 9 crons, that's just kind of meaningless. I almost consider it a waste of resources and time, because you can't put on that many. And you don't need, there's no stat boost at level 9, so just take him to level 8 if you're trying to max out some stat boosts. Because I'm highly engaged with Datacrons, I can't even level up all my crons without spending a bunch of crystals. That's what it means to have that level, either with 100 level refreshes in Conquest or just buying stuff out of the currency store. Looking at the specifics with the GLs, he's got several Relic 9 GLs, couple Relic 8s, and a couple Relic 7s. With his Omicron distribution, this looks pretty good. He's Malgus 3 Amis, but only Relic 5, that's a little softer. Raddus, Iden. Ooh, this is actually a surprise. Starkiller, no Omicrons? That's pretty absurd, especially considering how he has so many Omicrons. I only have 1 more Omicron than this guy, and he has 0 on Starkiller. Then Dash, Wampa, Savage. He does not have the Treya Ami. That's one of the go-tos, and he has a Relic Treya. Like, I'm doing great with the Treya Omicron at Gear 12. If you're lower than Gear 12, the Omicron's going to do work on Treya. That's a couple huge surprises. None on Starkiller, none on Treya. Aphra's looking solid, although at Relic 5, I just don't think it's enough. Because you really want Aphra to be able to take out higher level characters, and Relic 5 is just not enough to really do that. Relic 7 would be fine. Then he's got Qui-Gon, he's got Third Sister, 298 speed, 3 Amis, he's got 3 on Malicos. Like, he's so concentrated. I've talked about this from time to time. Like, don't concentrate all your Amis on single characters when a number of them are marginal, because that's how he's making up the difference in our Omicrons, is he's got 3 on a number of characters, but somehow not Starkiller. So hopefully that helps a little bit. He does have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis and 7-star Leviathan and Profundity. So a lot of stuff looks good. We'll be looking out for Third Sister when we break down his mods. Taking a look here into the quality of his modding. Organize this by speed, and we got 5, 10, 15. Ooh, shallow. He only has 21 characters modded at 300 speed or higher, 8 brothers at 301, Tusken Chieftains at 298. That means we got characters like Watt, Rex, Third Sister, Aphra, Hermit Yoda, Echo, Han, CLS, BB-8, Bastille of Fallen, like Armor, R2, just a ton of characters. Moff Gideon, Mara Jade, all falling below that threshold where you really want them at these higher speeds. And that could prove to be a pretty decisive factor. It's not just that I have better mods. My modding's just better. We'll click through this. He hasn't attacked yet. We will... None of this has been changed. Fairly certain? Like, I didn't make any changes, right? Just one final look at what this looks like for the week. I'll make some changes for next week. At a minimum, I'm going to, like, up here, I think I'm adding a relic. I have the Jinn Kron now. I could throw in like Baze here or Chirrut. I've got certain options with characters, like I could fill out this Rogue One squad. Like that's one relic away. That's the type of thing that I would look at. Whereas some of these other teams that are 2-3 characters away, I'm not adding 2-3 relics. Like I'm not filling out a droid squad or a Mon Mothma squad or like Saw, because all those are like 3 relics are needed. Then Fleet's unchanged. I think I'm going to change Fleet for next week too. This is not my defense in 3v3. I think what I do in 3v3 works better with Leviathan on offense, and I put Profundity in that slot. With his defense, we got our work cut out. There's a bunch of GLs here. So we got Rey, Cere Malicos, Lord Vader at Relic 9. We got Jabba at Relic 9, Bossk, putting 3 in that territory. And in the lower territory, we've got Third Sister, Starkiller, Leia, and Malgus. So we'll deal with the GLs first. This will be a nice hut counter. We've done this a bunch. We know what this is like. Grab a hut cron. Where are you at? He does have a rebel fighter cron. Which one does he have? He does have the offense stacking, which can make Drogon a little bit more dangerous, but that might be more of a 3v3 problem than a 5v5 problem. But we'll see what happens here. So buff immunity and thermals. We don't need a taunt yet, but you know what? Let's put disarm on Drogon to hopefully mitigate some of what that cron is going to do to Drogon. You know what? Let's do this here. Let's just give him a little attention. Alright, I'm just going to do this too. Let's work towards that payout. Now we'll taunt. Focus a little bit more on Leia. We got to... You know what? Let's throw some of these on R2, because I'm going to throw some thermals soon. Because we got a bunch of stacked thermals at this point. Alright, we got days on a bunch of people. Let's get rid of those buffs. And you know what? On some of these more dangerous characters, let's get rid of some buffs. Does Leia have any? Let's take him off of Han. Oh, she's dazed. Let's swap over to Jabba then. Thermals. Okay, Bossk is going to go... You know what, let's throw a few more on R2. Next turn we'll be able to blow them up. Or maybe they'll just start blowing up on their own. Alright, now Leia will try and blow them up. Don't crash. Good. Let's get an armor shred. Keep adding the Hutt's favor, taunt. We're good. Let's do it. Okay, we're through the protection. Got a lot of stacking offense. We'll have another armor shred in a moment. Get a 4th stack. Alright. Second armor shred, and we'll just auto from here. Let's just go to... Bossk has got all the turn meter she needs. Okay. Good. With the rest of this, we're probably going to do Phoenix up against Third Sister. Starkiller, I don't know. Malgus will do like Jedinet Kelkestis or a JML Jedinet Kelkestis. Up top, we're going to handle some of this right now. Let's start with Lord Vader. There's no Maul here, so we should be safer. There is an Empire Kron. But Aphra has been very strong. Really going to miss my Aphra Kron. But she could beat Lord Vader without it. Oh, is it a light side base Kron? Let's look at Scoundrel. There it is. Alright, let's start stacking that potency mastery. Let's bring our friend. Not liking this interest on Vader right now. Okay, let's keep that potency going. Yeah, definitely Torture on 9th. He doesn't have any turn meter at this point. And we'll keep doing this. Alright, Merciless Massacre. And let's do this here. Basic. Do a basic. Hopefully start landing some ability blocks. Okay. Can I chuck this now? Let's just do dots. Alright, AoE, that should get rid of 9. It's perfect. Now we'll hit guard a couple times. Armor shred, definitely. AoE, hopefully. Yes. That's going to be turn meter on to BT. Royal Guard is down. Now let's take care of Vader. Perfect. This comp that he used for Lord Vader compromised a lot of different teams. Like, he lost his Piet, he lost his Vader. Like, he could use Vader with Aphra, Piet with Troopers. Okay, now we've got... Let's do Jabba first. Okay. We should be fine because there's a bunch of Relic 5 bounty hunters, Hut Cartel characters. The really high Relic ones, I think we saw it in the last round. Maybe it happened in Territory Wars. It happened recently to me. Maybe it happened a couple times. But the really good ones, those can mess me up. Actually, it did happen I think it happened last round. Alright, we reset cooldowns. Okay, that's fine. We eliminate Chrysanthemum, he's not coming back. We're gonna put a crit hit immunity over on him. Ambo gets rid of it. Self-select on JMK. Land the healing immunity. Alright, we are facing a lot of damage. I might just do this right now. I'm going to do this right now because there are so many thermals. That may have just saved Ahsoka. Alright, throw that on Lando, heal up Ahsoka. Bad. Don't die. Okay. Just try and heal. Can't hurt her yet, so we'll throw an armor shred over on Lando. Still can't hurt anybody, so let's basic on Embo. We'll do the turn or the retribution. Oh my, okay, finally. Alright, we lose her. This is bad. Because we're going to have a Rancor in a moment. Jeez. That was what I was concerned about. I should have done the other ability. No. How has this happened twice now in the Grand Arena? Like, this didn't happen at all last 5v5 season, but this, to start this season, it's happened twice. And this is a weak relic version, which is why I thought I was safe. I'm going to have to check the mods. I wonder if it's because they're slower. Because the damage immunity just wasn't coming off for so long. There might be an advantage. Well, that advantage will be gone once this Kron is grown. But I think part of it is the fact that they're slower with the damage immunity staying on and Jabba being faster. Jabba's taking a bunch of turns and that damage immunity is staying on. And that's my theory. Alright, what are we doing? Starkiller. We'll just take this. Okay. Eliminate crit hit immunity. Good. We'll do an AoE. AoE to hit the staggers. That's fine. Let's get to work here. They're triggered. We will dispel. Okay, take that hit. You know what? We should be going after Ray, since what's his face is under stealth. Oh, the stealth is gone. Let's do this. The VIP is a concern. Alright. We're just gonna have to manage these debuffs right now. Let's land shock where we can. Everyone's got shock. Let's worry about inspired then. Land some stuns? No. Keep shock spread around. Let's get rid of the crit hit immunity on Barris. shocks there. Let's do this until she takes her turn. Is that... Yeah, let's heal. Okay. We got to focus over on Swallow. I don't even think we haven't triggered on everybody. Let's just start attacking people. Alright, damage immunities off of him. Oh, yeah, okay, let's do this now. Okay. Good. Alright, now for the tough part. I think what we're going to do is Dark Trooper Moff Gideon. So let's go to Remnants. We did this last round and it worked pretty great. Because this Kron is nice and powerful. But we were in a better position to start the last match, I believe. Alright, let's... Alright. So the turn meter, I'm going to hit him. No, we'll use somebody else to hit him. I'm going to just throw an armor shred on Bosch. Okay, the staggers are gone. That's not great. Does this do... Let's just do a basic. We'll dispel. And do this attack. Alright, that was awesome. We're going to remove turn meter. I should have done that focused on Lando. But I didn't think I was going to get those assists. Let's do this attack. Perfect. Just doing basics until Embo can take his turn. Maybe do a daze. Basic. Okay, would you just take your turn, please? Okay, there we go. Turn meter. Alright, let's just do Death Mark. Get this over quick. Okay. Now, Armor Shred. We'll probably get into an auto pretty soon. What's this going to do for me? Yeah, we need an auto. This took a long time last time, so I think we just got to play this out. We got 2.5 minutes. You can control things a little bit with the staggers, but really, I think we got to like 4 or 5 armor shreds on Jabba. Well, let's see if we can do it. It also took most of the clock. I wonder if we had enough clock. Maybe I had closer to 3 minutes last round. when we did this. But we'll let this play out. We'll talk some nonsense while we're at this. I started watching Luther. Never watched it before, and I have a very intense love-hate relationship with it. It's kind of really dumb in a really frustrating way, in a very American way, that like they present things that the characters think of as if they are logical when they're completely nonsensical. All right, well, we're gonna shift to what? It's a GL. Turns happen already. We don't need to worry about none of that. All right, we're almost done here. This should do it. There's the fourth. Come on. Wrap this up. This was just such an important investment for me before the start of this week. Because I could not have done this to start this season of Grand Arena without the additional relics that I put on. Alright, we got 5 armor shreds. That did nothing. The staggers are pretty... that was bad timing on the stagger. There's no turn meter remove. Come on, let's get there. Maybe I didn't beat him. I think I did do a cleanup. So maybe this was a timeout. These all blend into one. I can't even remember what happened. Come on, do it, do it, do it, do it! Yes! I think actually that's what happened. It timed out last time, and if I felt like I needed another 30 seconds, we could have won. I think that's what happened. Alright. Gotta figure out how we're gonna deal with Cere Junda. We still have Sith Eternal Emperor. We could do Sith Eternal Emperor. We could do JML. Let's do Third Sister, because that's gonna be... We know what we're doing here. Let's grab Phoenix. Grab Geos. Although I'm a little worried about this squad here, this Third Sister team. Let's check this Kron. I think they're gonna do some damage. I don't know. I'm not feeling as all that confident. But this being such a cheap counter, it's just worth giving it a shot regardless. Actually, you know what? I think this worked fine for me to start the week. It was Territory Wars where it failed, but I don't have the Kron active in Territory Wars. Right, Armor Shred. Okay. Taunt. Hit a couple staggers, perfect. More staggers, perfect. There's one. Can we just like hit Grand Inquisitor right now? Yeah. We at least get rid of the speed. What is it called? Speed up. Yeah, speed up. Another AoE should take care of at least one of these guys. Good. It's 2. 3 shreds, and that should get rid of... No, we didn't get anybody. This maybe? Nope, not quite. This is just working just fantastic. Alright, that's another one. That's not quite one. Let's get 5th. AoE should take down those 2. She just won't die. Alright, there we go. Awesome. Now I gotta make decisions. Actually, you know what we can do? I never have this on offense, but I think we can do this on offense because I have Inquisitors for some reason on offense. Normally they're on defense, but last season I took them off to deal with some of these opponents who put down defenses like this. And I'm still not used to having them on offense. But that should help us out here. We can get a nice Empire Cron of some sort. Sure. And I think then, let's see, how do we want to do? Let's get rid of Palp quick. It's basic. Alright, Palp's gone. Boom. Let's just stop her from reviving anybody. Okay. AoE. AoE. Good. Now I think we'll do Sith Eternal Emperor up against Cere Junda. And now here, and he used what? So he used 4 for offense. So he still has another, or he used 4 for defense. He still has another 4 for offense, which is tough. Yeah, let's just grab a couple bodies here. And I've been happy with Thrawn. And what do I want? Dark side. Sure. Okay. So we gotta do one on Kylo. Let's do the other on Malicos. Fractured, definitely. No, I shouldn't have fractured. I should have swapped. I was too early for that. Because I could have got a little bit more progress. Let's get the protection higher. Clear some foresight. Okay, I think that, no, not just short. Okay, now I should, yeah, here we got it. Now let's blow them up. Don't die. Okay. That's 2. You know what? Let's try and keep him alive. No need to lose anybody if we can avoid it. Alright. Come on, land. There's a shock. You know what? Let's fracture her. We're gonna get a shock onto Fulcrum soon. But you know what? Let's link these people. Okay. Swap back there. Let's take her out. Blow him up. So we almost one-shot all those except for the Jabba. And with fleet defense, we are looking at some easy battles. Oh, how much do I want to be careful at all? I think we're just gonna make sure there's no issues. Because those Bastila versions just, they need to be cleaned up too often. I kind of want to retain a Jedi Knight Revan team though. So let's bring in Ayla. Although she died last time, but that's a fine trade-off. Alright. Do this ability. Okay. We'll do this, but we can't stun anyone yet. Does this dispel? Yeah, let's dispel and get armor shred. Not armor shred, protection up. So JML is the one going right now. Jedi Knight Luke. Back to JML. Jeez. Okay, Fallen's gone. Is this really my second turn? It's ridiculous. Let's throw the armor shred there. Alright, basic. Dispel. Oh wait, no, we're not on... Oh wait, no, yes we are. I'm doing it right. Next turn we can take him out. Which is coming up. Okay, here we go. Boom. Boom. Okay. Boom. That didn't do anything. Can we just take him out because he's annoying? Fine. Just get rid of that. Okay. It's auto. What does he have for me? I think there's at least a Maul on the back wall. We got Bossk, Finn, and what? Mon Mothma. And there's some Krons here that we want to respect. Now, what do we have here? Scoundrel. Blind. So blind with scoundrels. We got Bossk with Cad Bane that does I don't know what. So there's going to be a damage immunity on them. Extra damage from Cad Bane. And Mon Mothma. Cardoon. This was annoying, I think. Remove turn meter. I think it was enough to not do Wampa solo. I think what we're going to do is we at least want to do Separatist on one of these. Oh, we have got gas. Which team do I think is the best? The best is Finn Zorii. So let's try Separatist up against Finn Zorii. This might go very bad. Go away. Okay, let's give it a shot. Because so far we haven't done any like worthwhile testing with STAP. This is bad. So I'm gonna. I want to recover health, but I also don't want him to counter. Because I don't want to die. Well, maybe Grievous can do some serious damage. Right, that's not good. That's not. I don't. With teams that counter, I don't think there's going to be as much lower star viability. There is going to be lower star viability. I just don't know if it's going to be there with that kind of team. I think you got to be a little bit more choosy. Why did I click on Grievous? Alright, Finn's down. Goodbye, friend. Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay. I think we beat it, but that would have won regardless. And I guess we got like a turn, maybe a turn thing out of it. Not too much. We got Jedi Knight Revan. Gas we're going to do up against Mon Mothma. That's just going to be the strongest, easiest counter. And grabs a light side cron of what? Fine. Just make gas a little bit more dangerous, I guess. You know what? No. Alright, thrown. Why didn't I get my armor shred? Okay. Boom. Let's just get the turn meter. Let's just start taking these fools out. Wedge. Boom. Biggs. Boom. Alright, moving on. Let's do the reckless thing. Alright, we gotta use light side characters here. I just did that because I wanted characters in certain slots. And that's my Swallow slot. But we're not going to bring in Jedi Knight Revan. What do we want? You know what? Let's not do this. I want to do something crazier. Because most of the times that we've been using Qui-Gon, it's all been like mirrors. Or not quite mirrors, like at least Qui-Gon versus Qui-Gon, but they usually don't have Kelleran. This, unless Boba Fett messes things up, could be quite interesting. Because they can't take me out. I can do this. I keep going after Kelleran, which is fine. Alright, let's hit Zam. Get rid of the Kron. Alright, that's gone. Let's hit Boba Fett. I guess maybe Cad Bane. No, Boba Fett's the only one that could really mess things up. Alright, Dispel. Okay. Boom. Trigger the damage immunities for them. That's why they're not dying. Yeah, this is just crushing. This would probably have won regardless, but Kelleran's a ton of fun. Oops. I forgot about the damage immunity. Let's take out Boba Fett. Take out Cad. Boom. Crushed it. Okay. He still has a super strong offense. Like, none of this means a thing. Although, you know, he's going to have a tougher time up against my Leia. Alright, we got to do the Empire counter here. Foresight. Target lock. Where they're going. That's turn meter to me. Defender. And we go for the stun. Now we dispel. And see if we get lucky with fighter. And we do. Basic, that's a nice hit. Keep our guy alive. Turn meter removal, turn meter removal. Alright. That's one bomber. Bomber might go down real soon. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna hit an AoE. And it triggers that. Okay. Let's just get rid of him. This just completely gets rid of it, right? No! God, fine. It doesn't matter, because this is going to go down. But I couldn't remember if it did only one stack or not, because I never target it. I know if you use Mark 6 on a Mark 6, it's only like one stack or two stacks. I was hoping the Chimera was different. I'm sure it's somewhere in the kit, but these kits, like, you gotta read them and reread them. Otherwise, there's like little parts you're just gonna forget. Alright. Turn meter removal. Good. Basic. Okay. Turn meter removal. Boom. Okay, what do we want? Let's dispel. Stun. Okay. Let's get the foresight up. Perfect. They're gonna AoE. It's not great. Don't like that. Okay, that's not good. 9, 3, boom. All right. Now we've won it. Well, we don't. Well, no, we haven't won it because he could decide to play. But now we are in a very advantageous position to win. That is true. And we can bring out the Comeuppance, and this should be very successful. Okay. He's hunted. I don't care. Let's get foresight. Assist. I don't care about any of that. Let's do this. We'll daze. Wobble. He's gonna. Ooh, he didn't get the dispel. And we will do the Comeuppance. And now we'll get our. Why couldn't I get it? Why couldn't I get assist? Nobody's dazed. I'm gonna have to read that. I don't understand what just happened there. Alright, AoE. We should take out the Reaper. It's feeding turn meter when we take out these guys. Let's just do this. Alright, we gotta do this. Turn meter removal. Hunted is over there now. Okay. I should just do this. We could bring out a tank, but we're probably just going to blow him up right now. Yeah. Okay. It just crushes the Finalizer. Except the one time it struggled was when the Sith fighter was out there. We got the Profundity. Jeez, let's just blow it up and be done. That's all I need. The Dispel from Falcon's gonna crush this. Just by getting rid of the deflector shield, this is all falling apart. Because they not that they're going to even live long enough, but we're essentially eliminating all their ability to reduce cooldowns in the capital ship. Like, this is just a hard counter. Okay, we're done. Let's check that banner total. It's okay. Things like that Grievous call, we lost a few, we lost banners there, like the Sith Eternal Emperor losing little banners there. We lost little banners all over the place where this is definitely, there's things in question. Leia though probably is going to take him 2 because of the teams he set on defense. He's going to have to use SLKR, maybe JML. So I've got a chance at a hold there. Some of these other teams might be able to sneak out a hold, but he's got a pretty crushing offense that if he plays it right isn't going to have any issues. But we do have some advantages with mods and crons, so we'll see how it goes. We'll check back. And we accomplish our goal. We beat Order in the final round, finishing 2-1 to start the season. He didn't really participate. He did do a handful of battles, less than a handful of battles. So he cleared 2 teams down below. I believe these were one-shots, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he took out the Cere and the Malicos, or not the Malicos, the Malgus. And then Leia here, he attempted, took 2 shots, couldn't take anybody out, and then he called it, and we get our win. But this also illustrates that even when you have so many GLs, you gotta save your counters. Where if you're expecting to see a Leia, expecting to see like Jabba with a Kron, you gotta make sure you have those weapons, and he put a lot of them on defense, which was gonna make it a little bit more difficult. So we'll wrap it up there. I got Gungan videos to make for the new kit reveal. Looking forward to hopefully making a push towards K1 for next week. We're getting pretty close with that skill rating. But thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.